This being part 2 of Bliss's 2 for 20 donation request, man. And I always encourage you guys, if you just got to get that specific reaction on the channel, man, hit the Buy Me a Coffee donation link down in the pinned comment section below at the end of every video, man. So today we got Slayer for the first time on the channel. Now, I don't know what to expect. I'm actually kind of scared because a band like Slayer, I already kind of know Bliss is kind of lining me up for some more metal. So we got War, Ensemble, okay? So yeah, I feel like this is gonna be wild, you know what I'm saying? And unfortunately, if you guys do see my little overlay over on the video, that means it got blocked on upload, so I wanna apologize ahead of time for that as well. So, but with that being said, let's get it. Oh, we at the Wembley, okay. I'm familiar. We had a couple reactions for some concerts in Wembley. Okay. Oh my goodness. Headbanging.
Infiltration, push, resist, encircle the front line. Supreme art of strategy, playing on the mind. Bombard till submission, take all to their grave. Indication of triumph, the numbers that are dead.
Blitz, you lined me up. Blitz lined me up today. This is the second time I got lined up this week. This is the second time I got lined up. Y'all think y'all slick with the reaction request, don't you? Y'all think y'all slick. Y'all said, hey, I'm gonna try to get Muggs to slowly teeter on to heavy metal. Now, I gotta be honest. I'm a man of rhythm, control, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I like my chicken crispy, man. Metal, for me, is like Cajun. You know what I'm saying? Hard to chew for me right now. You know what I mean? It's not necessarily part of my musical palette, and I gotta be honest with you. But I could give it a chance. If I can find something to like, then, you know, if it has some element that I can hang on to, I could jump in there. You know what I'm saying? But this is the kind of metal we was talking about in the previous reaction with Pantera, where it's kind of like too fast to bounce your head. Well, you can bounce your head to it, but it's like too fast, and it lacks a little rhythm. You know what I'm saying? Now, for y'all metal fans, I'm just a dude that, you know what I'm saying? So when I say it lacks rhythm, it lacks rhythm that I'm used to. That's what I'm saying. So, but we gonna keep it going because that's what we do here.
Supreme art of strategy, playing on the mind. Bombard till submission, take all to their grave. Indication of triumph, the numbers that are dead. War's the war! War's the war!
This feels like anarchy. Okay, we got a guitar solo. Let's see what we doing. Okay.
The sport is war, total war. When victory is really survival, the
that was the clearest 2 bars I've heard in this entire song. But I will do a lyric breakdown at the end of this reaction, so stay tuned for that.
How many people I can kill?
Clean vocals though, I will say that. There go the rhythm. I can get that now.
Be dead feet from above. When darkness falls, descend onto my sight. Your fallen wall. Spearhead break through the lines. Flanked all around. Soldiers of attrition forward their ground. Raging prophetic age, old in its time. Flowing veins run on through, deep in the rhyme. Center of the web, all battle scorned. What is a war cry? Era forevermore!
Okay, got a little change up. I can now, since we're in the back half of the song, I'm finally getting the rhythm a little bit. I had to find it, and it's in the drum timing. There's a tun 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 dun 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 dun. So I was kind of hanging on to that rhythm right there, and then now my mind is like, okay, what else can I grab onto? Vocally is clean. I'm starting to find a groove in it. You know what I mean? So I apologize for those who might have been offended by my rhythm comments, but I guess I just had to maneuver my way in there, and that kind of sounds like a train, doesn't it? It has like a train track kind of sick rhythm to it, man. I don't know how to explain it. I can't imagine a crowd listening to this. Okay, we getting crazy with the we getting crazy with the strings now.
Propaganda war ensemble, burial to be. Moon shining by the night in blood-laced misery. Cabin of elimination, twisted psychology. With victory is to survive and death is defeat. War's the war! War's the war! The point is war, total war. When the end is the slaughter, the final swing is not a drill. It's how many people I can kill.
Wow. Lyrically, I slept on metal a little bit. No, I slept on it all the way. I was hitting the alarm clock, sleeping past. Funny thing is, like, once I find a rhythm and then I begin to listen to the lyrics, very political song. It's a very political track. War, Ensemble, talked about psychology a little bit, social contract. Okay, I can hang on to that. War, Ensemble lyrics. So let's check this out on Genius, man. Said War Ensemble is not a pretty song by any means. Yeah, you're right. Because it literally sounds like a besiege happening right in front of my face, like somebody hitting a battering ram against the gates. So Say an oral blitzkrieg who scores climaxes the lines. The final swing is not a drill. It is how many people I can kill. It is filled with brutal images. It feels like that. It feels like that. And sometimes when you just kind of just listen and you feel the intensity of the song, it's not pretty at all. It said propaganda death assemble, buried to be. Corpses riding through the night of blood-laced misery. Scorched earth, the policy, the reason for the siege, the pendulum, it shaves the blade of strafing air blood raid, right? Now, rhythm-wise, like when I listen to the cadence, it sounds very poetic. Like it reminds me of a lot of lyricism related to like folk music a little bit like that. Like symphonic metal. It kind of reminds me of Nightwish a little bit lyrically, but it just sounds more intense, right? And I have a bunch of Nightwish reactions. I actually have a Nightwish playlist on the channel. So infiltration, push reserves, encircle the front line, supreme art of strategy, playing on the minds, bombard till submission, take all their graves, indication of triumph, the numbers that are dead. Don't know what none of that means. But just thinking about it, if I'm going in the realms of like a blitzkrieg or something like that, yeah, encircle the front line, supreme art of strategy, playing on the minds, bombard till submission. It's almost like how media does, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna believe what we say because we're gonna keep reporting and repeating on it. Indication of triumph that the numbers are dead, right? Sport, the war support. It almost sounded backwards. The sport is war, total war, when victories really massacre. The final swing is not a drill. It's how many people I can kill. That's crazy. Okay, bridge one, be dead, fiend from above, when darkness falls, descend into my sights. Your fallen walls, spearhead, break through the lines, flanked all around, soldiers of attrition, forward their ground. You literally see an image of an infantry happening right in front of your face. It's literally, like I said at the beginning of a siege. It's so cool. Regime, prophet age, old in his time, flowing veins run through deep in the Rhine, center of the web, all battles scorched. What is our war crimes? Arrow forevermore. War. Right? That's crazy. It almost like has like a incantation type of like rhythm lyrically a little bit. Propaganda, war symbol, buried to be, bones shining in the light and blood-laced misery. Campaign of elimination, twisted psychology when the victory is to survive and death is to defeat. The sport of war, total war, the end is a slaughter. Like, crazy, man. It is a brutal song lyrically. I wonder, man, like, what would make people relate to this? Like, what are you going through maybe internally or externally to make you resonate with this track? And how long would it take somebody to resonate with this track after hearing it so many times, right? That's what when it comes to metal, that's what I kind of try to ask that question a little bit, but it's all subjective. You know what I mean? So with that being said, post your comments down below. Let me know what you guys think, man. All right? Catch you guys at another one. Peace. Oh, wait. Shout out to Blitz. Hit me with some more, man. If you guys got your own donation requests, hit the pinned comment down in the comment section below. Please support the channel if you guys want to see more metal mugs on the channel. So with that being said, catch you guys on the peace.